Good evening, everyone. Today I'm going to speak about retrograde amnesia. Amnesia is a kind of problem in which the person is not able to remember certain events which happened in a period of time. For example, if I would say that everyone is suffering from a kind of small amnesia. We don't remember certain events or certain things which happens for the entire day. Some things are remembered because we believe that these things are important. Some things we don't believe or we don't remember because we don't find it important. So amnesia is a kind of, I would say, it's due to the brain injury, or it may be due to alcohol or drugs, the consumptions of certain kinds of prohibited drugs also. It's the main reason. So there are three types of amnesia. One is a global amnesia, which happens 1 in 1,000%. It's a kind of amnesia in which you don't remember certain events which is globally happening. Just for 15 minutes or 20 minutes you remember, and then you forget it permanently. You cannot recall it. Retrograde amnesia, in which a certain period, for example, if someone is having a problem of remembering certain events like 2 years prior or 1 year prior, if we meet someone, we ask the person, have you recognized us? The person usually says that he is not able to recognize you. He might say that we have met earlier, but he is not able to recall or recollect the exact memory in the exact date or the exact event on which you have met. The second type of amnesia is an anti-retrograde amnesia. It happens with the patients especially who are into a mental disorder. Let's say, in instance, sometimes some people forget their family members, but they don't forget certain members or certain kind of people who have did something wrong with them. It's a kind of revenge activity or anti-revenge system in which the subconscious mind actually helps you to understand what is exactly most important in your part. For example, we use a Gmail. In Gmail, there is certain tabs like priority, mail, important mail, most important mail, and when we send someone the mails, we actually tag or tick mark the priority or less priority or medium priority. So in this way our brain works. So we can say that amnesia is in three forms, just because it's like primary, medium, or most important, or we can say that priority, medium, or less priority. So amnesia can be cured. It needs some kind of sympathetic treatment. First of all, you need to be very sympathetic with the person who is suffering from amnesia. For example, I also suffer from certain kind of amnesia. When I went to a certain party or certain kind of functions in my family, I usually talk with the person hours, like 1 hour, 2 hours. We used to discuss various topics and various things. And when the person moves away from there and someone asks me, did you know that person? So I usually say, no, I am not able to recall, but I know that I have met that person. But it's a kind of situation in your brain or in your memory bank in which you are not able to recall. So brain is actually divided into two types of memories. One memory is known as a temporary memory, in which we remember only certain things to a temporary level. Another one is known as a subconscious memory. The subconscious memory is the most powerful memory, in which you remember various events, various thoughts, various kinds of things happen with you. That might be the priority index. So there is an index pattern. Now let's take an example of few of the persons. For example, some students don't understand the things very nicely, but they write it, they remember it. That means their brain is actually habitual of writing and remembering the things. I myself write down many things because I don't remember certain things. I usually tell my son to write it down on a piece of paper. For example, we go to a grocery shop. I usually don't remember many things, so I tell him to jot down the points on the piece of paper so that we can have a memorization on that particular place for the grocery shop, that we don't miss any of the items or articles, so that we need to move again and again to the grocery shop. So all these things are a part of amnesia. Everyone suffers from an amnesia. A certain part of your brain suffers from an amnesia. So amnesia, when the amnesia is increased in your brain, the non-remembrance of certain events or certain things which has happened in your past, present, or I must not say in coming future, because future is not related to amnesia. Amnesia is only related with the past. And whatever we are doing in the present, it is dependent on our brain whether we should remember it or not. We should sometimes our brain sort it out and send those files to our subconscious brain so that it never gets deleted. So this is all about amnesia. I will get back to you with more of the information, but amnesia is having very less information. But if I get some of the more information related to drugs which are used for medical treatment of certain kinds of patients or certain kind of persons who are suffering from amnesia. Right now, if I say nowadays, everyone is suffering from a little bit of amnesia because many persons are running through a hardship time due to since 2019. But seeing those persons, we cannot say that amnesia is a part of our life. We should not acknowledge amnesia to be a part of our life, because we need to move forward and need to understand various things. So to understand various things, I must say that we should remember everything. So it's not the point that whether the things are important or not, or whether the things are a kind of revengeous activity or a kind of thing which is which can provoke you. But everything is important in your brain, because all the sorts of thing, all the information which your brain contains helps you to analyze various things in your life and make you a kind of mature person rather than to be a stubborn person. So it's not to be stubborn by not remembering those things which are not important. Sometimes non-important things are much important to move forward in your life, to have a better present, to construct better results in your future. So this is all off, and I'm signing off right now, and I hope that my regular videos and updates will provide you various details. If you have any questions to me, you can certainly contact me, or can have a small comment box. You have a comment box. I'm not going to tell like YouTubers that please like, share and subscribe. I don't like that particular thing. I just make videos for your information, so that each and every student or any person who is thinking something different, what I usually think, should accept the things and thoughts which we discuss while I make videos. So this is all about me, and I take your leave, and have a very good health, and have a very good night. Good night.